Hi Aries, and welcome to your tarot videoscope for 16 by Amma. This will be a general reading, therefore you need to schedule a personal reading to get more insight into your own personal matters. To do so, if you like to schedule, please contact me through my website amalightworker.com or through email at amalightworker@gmail.com. And because this is a general reading, please make sure that you watch for your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, because sometimes your rising sign or your moon sign resonate better for you. As usual, I will be posting a continuation of this video in the link below. If you are interested to hear a continuation of this reading for download and purchase through Vimeo. I am also working on special videos. Jupiter will be transiting in until 17, and I decided to make a special video about that. I will be posting a link down below, again, for download and purchase through Vimeo if you are interested. So now let's concentrate and focus on your reading. The general feelings that I am picking up for you Aries, they have to do with the justice in a situation or in a legal matter, struggling a little bit but taking a chance on someone, a soulmate or a chance meeting with helpful people, and generally there's going to be a huge shift and turnaround of events for the better. So these are just the general feelings. Now, let's break it down one by one. In the position representing you have the Justice card, and the Justice, it is a card to me that first and foremost denotes balance, but it also denotes having to deal with courts and legal matters and being rewarded through matters of court and legal matters. Another focus of the card has to do with finances, a family matter, or even a business matter that you thought you dealt with that arises from the past in order for you to resolve it. Sometimes the Justice card also shows up because you have a new beginning. And you have to deal with courts and legal matter in terms of a new beginning. It also means rewards for your hard work and your persistence. Now, if you allow me to concentrate so I can hear guides, this way I'll find out for you why the Justice card specifically showed up in this reading. I feel that many of you are a little bit confused about financial matters. I feel like you are all over the place trying to keep track of receipts, how money comes in, different accounts. Some of you could be dealing with account merging or trying to separate accounts that were merged in the past. So there is a little bit of confusion around some financial matters and keeping track, putting some order and organizing financial matters. For some of you, I do feel that you have this big plan, either to move in a different place, travel internationally, and maybe that's the reason that you need to reevaluate your financial situation. For some of you, I do feel that it goes both ways. You are thinking of having a business or working more on your own, more independently, maybe in a commission or in a percentage of a sale kind of situation. No matter what, I do see some of you trying to work on their own, making their own money. So maybe that's why this is the reason some of you have to deal with taking an important course or an important certification or licenses that would allow you, that would enable you to do so. It also feels like a lot of energy will be put into studying or classes, learning new stuff. I do feel that if you are someone who is studying in a college maybe for your master's program or PhD. I do feel that you are going to hear some very positive news in relation to your higher education. And this is not the direct meaning of the card, but this is what I hear through guides. I do keep getting preparing for getting a license of some sort. Maybe a marriage license for some of you. Some of you could be getting a marriage license now in December or in the next 6 months. There's going to be someone, and it feels like very personal towards someone right now. It could be a few of you guys that at some point, starting now in December, going in the next 6 months, you will be needing to go over in your town hall, look at birth certificates, marriage certificates, death certificates of the past, and dealing with this kind of documentations, important documentations. And for the purpose of this general reading, if this doesn't make sense to you, I'm also going to say that you are going to notice a huge shift in a situation that you felt it wasn't balanced, in an area of your life that wasn't balanced. You are going to see a better balance and better equilibrium to a situation that to you felt unjust, when you didn't feel like you were treated properly. So balance is in the making. The next card that showed up for you is the Seven of Wands, and it did show up in the position of what could be crossing you. So for me, the Seven of Wands denotes you are not sure about the outcome, however, you are willing to prepare for a fight, kind of taking a chance, taking a risk, preparing for it. And sometimes to me, it also denotes inner struggles. And I do feel that for some of you, I feel like your feelings could be shifting and changing all the time, and you not know what to do. I do feel like you need to have a breakthrough in communication with someone important to you. You need to have a heart-to-heart talk with someone, an important discussion. However, you could be struggling because I do feel like, how am I going to bring this subject up? I do feel that you could be running into some issues or delays, minor delays with traveling arrangements. I do feel that for many of you Aries, there's going to be chances and opportunities granted to you starting now in November and in at least the next 6 months for you to travel and to communicate better, resolve communication issues with family members. It could be a love partner, it could be a husband or a wife, or a sibling. I do feel like whatever a situation in relation to a family member that you felt like the two of you were struggling a little bit for whatever reason, I do feel like there's going to be a chance and opportunity to turn this situation around, to find that common ground understanding. Some of you could be preparing for this legal case that shows up for some of you. And somehow it could also be related to taxes, to IRS, tax returns maybe, or filing some taxes, some issues here to be resolved with taxes. Some of you could be dealing with property taxes. That's how I am seeing this. You are not sure about the outcome, whether the outcome of this legal battle is going to be, or this legal stuff circulating around you. However, I do feel that if you are determined not to give up, I do feel like the right professionals will show up for you at the right time to help you through these procedures. Some of you have to make some important decisions, and that's where the inner struggle comes in. You have to make a decision. It could be a decision in relationship to someone, in a love relationship, in a friendship situation. I do feel like there is something so important that you fear that if you make the wrong choice now, is going to affect the rest of your life. However, I do feel that you have this energy, or you have this sense when you are going to take a chance or a risk in someone, in a business venture, in a commerce or a trade kind of situation, and it just turned out to be lucky for some of you. This does not apply to everyone. And for the purpose of this general reading, if this doesn't make sense to you, I'm also going to say that there is going to be a month of inner struggles when you have to struggle within yourself which direction to go or what decision to make. In the position of what's above you, the next card that showed up is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups to me denotes dissatisfaction, taking things for granted, refuse to acknowledge the good, and you could be feeling stuck or stagnating, but this could be your perception of things. I do feel that you have given up on hope, you don't see things turning around, you are going toward more of a negative thinking or a negative attitude for some of you. And I do feel that chances and opportunities for you not to feel this way are coming around, but somehow you are not pleased with the choices presented to you, with the situations presented to you, and what you're looking for could be right in front of you, but you may not realize this just yet. A sudden opportunity or a sudden a work-related opportunity shows up for you. Maybe you are trying for a long time now, not only to find a job that makes good money, but you also be trying to find a job that you have a passion for it, that you love doing. And that could be the struggle for some of you. However, as I said, I do see some sort of a great chance or a great opportunity for some of you to find satisfaction and joy in a work situation. It could be a new job. Now, the direct meaning of the cups is not related to jobs, it's related to inner emotions, to emotions. So, it could be a new love in the offerings for some of you. Or maybe you are thinking of refusing this new love or this new love partnership. But some of you could be having second thoughts around that, and you could be turning around and saying yes to this person who has a lot of love in the offerings for you. And the reason that the Four of Cups showed up, I also believe that it is time for you to feel like you're getting out of your own way. You're getting rid of emotions that are making you feel stuck or stagnating. Whatever the reason is, I do feel like you are going to have a huge turnaround when you are going to see blessings coming your way, chances, luck is shifting, a lot of wonderful sudden opportunities coming your way. So it may be a month intense in emotions, but definitely the month will give you something to have this moment of deep joy and fulfillment. So again, it could be a new love for some of you, or a new job opportunity, something good happening in a work or a career situation. The next card that showed up is the Six of Cups, and it did fall in the position of what's the root cause of this. And to me personally, the Six of Cups is the soulmate card, chance encounters. It's a karmic encounter. It's already predestined to happen this way. So it could be that love connection with someone. I do feel that again, karma is intervening for you to either bring you your soulmate, the right partner with whom you are going to have relationship or something important developing in terms of a love relationship. If this doesn't make sense to you, because this may not be the case for everyone, maybe you already have your love in your life. I also do believe that solid partnerships are in the making. I do feel that you are still trying, for some of you, to fill a void that a friend left in your life. I don't know why you have a void, that the absence of a friend or a solid friendship in your life. It could be anything, but I do feel like a friendship that to you would feel like a sisterhood or a brotherhood will be developing. I do see small gatherings, chance encounters. I am seeing a lot of universities, colleges, and I do feel that a lot of you could be starting friendships, or acquaintances could turn into some very strong friendships. Acquaintances and people or co-workers that you are going to run into, or that you are going to meet in December, I do feel like they're going to be in your life for a long time. Now, there's going to be a situation for some of you when a relationship lasts for 6 months, but it is something that, as I said, is predestined. Karma is intervening. There's a huge lesson here to learn. Every relationship has a lifespan. Every relationship has ups and downs. So for some of you, it may be the case that you find yourself in a relationship or in a partnership of some sort for 6 months, and that may just be what is best for you. Okay, and the Six of Cups, it also denotes nostalgia of simple times, simple pleasures in life, nostalgia over someone, missing someone, or the feeling that this someone provided for you. I do feel, and if you notice in the card here, is someone is bringing flowers to you. So this could be that you notice that the love coming to others from you, like universal love, people feeling very generous toward you, buying you little gifts, surprising you and making you feel loved and respected in some way. This could also be celebrating a small gathering, maybe in relation to resolving a financial matter, getting a loan, getting a reimbursement. I do feel that some of you could have a little gathering or a little celebration to celebrate a settlement of some sort. It could be someone is reimbursing your money or a refund of some sort, and you decide that to spend it on yourself, to buy yourself a gift. And if this doesn't make sense to you, because this is, after all, a general reading, I am also going to say that the other meaning of the Six of Cups has to do with take a moment to smell the roses, take a moment to celebrate now, to relax, because very soon there's more work ahead of you. And you need to make the best out of this time now. So take a moment to smell the roses. In the position of the near past, you have the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups, to me, denotes all good things emotionally happening for you. It could be a new passion. It could be new love again. So that's the second time that new love shows up in this reading. It could be a new journey in life, romantic encounters. I do feel that for some of you, you notice that the energy of your existing relationship is changing. If you felt that your relationship was a little bit stuck or stagnating, or there wasn't enough romance, or maybe you weren't spending enough time with each other, I do feel that for some of you, this could be turning around. I sure think that at least a moment or two, there's going to be two wonderful moments for you in December when you are really going to feel very connected and very romantic toward one another. So some of you have a refresh in the passion that you have for each other, for some of you if you are already in an existing relationship. I do feel that many of you could be meeting someone either of a different culture. I do feel like they are distinctly very different from you. I don't know in what way, but from what I'm picking up, the way the guides are describing that to me, I do feel like they could be very, very different from you. There's something that is totally different from you to the point that it could be even opposites. And there's going to be a huge attraction. Some of you may be working out the details as to how you're going to date each other, traveling back and forth for some of you, coordinating work with each other's free time. I do feel that many of you could be trying to make time for love and to make this new encounter, this new love relationship work. And it definitely, Ace of Cups also represents a wish fulfillment. So at least one wish is coming to a wish fulfillment for you. That to me does feel like something that it was a long time coming. You were waiting for it for such a long time. And if this doesn't make sense for the purpose of the general reading, another meaning of the card is looking forward to something with your heart. So I do feel that some great new opportunities to maybe expand your career, to go in a new direction with your work or with your career is happening. I feel like your mind is expanding, you're learning new stuff, you're releasing all the emotional junk that is keeping you still connected and attached to the past. There is a sense of liberation, and I do feel like generally you are looking forward to the future with your heart. There's a it's like your body feels better emotionally, you feel better and lighter, and I do feel that you are going to have a lot of courage to face your truth or to change certain habits and patterns that you wanted to change for a long time. In the position of the near future, the card that showed up for you is the Wheel. And the wheel, it means the karmic wheel of your future is intervening or is changing your direction and the course for the better. So this could mean that you have a sudden news, unexpected new developments, news and information, something positive that is happening that could affect you, to go in a better direction, in a much more positive direction. If you felt that you had to go through like a series of challenges, like one after the other, I do feel like now you finally feel like you're moving forward and you're moving forward in a solid ground, feeling more grounded, feeling more secure. I do feel that many of you could be signing up for something, and that is signing up for college, going into a four-year program in a college, in a university, expanding your education. You could be signing up. I do keep getting like arts, crafts, learning, mechanics, or the mechanics of something, of a process, the physics behind a phenomena. All of this, I do feel that is going to inspire you to kind of take the education or the learning a little bit more seriously. I do feel that you have this sudden urge to change things around. Maybe buy a new computer, maybe change some technology, or as I said, change a certain process in a way that is more efficient. You could be changing your daily routine in a way that is more efficient for you. So little by little, you will gain control over matters that you felt that they were out of balance and out of control. And I also, again, I keep hearing that chances for you to travel, short travel, a long distance travel, international travel, traveling for business or pleasure, all of this, you are going to see a huge shift. If you are not going to experience these shifts and these chances and opportunities, Remember, there's going to be planning news and opportunities for it in December, and some of you will be traveling in the next 6 months. So, for the purpose of this general reading, I am also going to say that the karmic wheel of your fortune is shifting for the better. Expect some sudden changes and sudden opportunities coming your way. I am now going to pass on to you your Akashic messages for. I did access your Akashic records online, and usually after I access them with a special prayer, after that I write down the notes, whatever the information is, whatever the information provides for you, whatever the lords of the Akashic records tell me, I write it down and then I'll pass it on to you. So please make sure that you click on in the link below for a continuation of this reading through Vimeo if you are interested. And there's also a second link below for you to download and purchase a special video that I made about Jupiter transiting from 16 until 17 if you are interested. Be careful of the choices and the decisions you make now, because some of you regret some of these choices later on. Anything to do with education will take off. Learning, studying, passing an important examination or a test, teaching, teaching or any kind of work or career related that has to do with the school, university, with learning and education, all of these things will start to give you the results and to take off. Many of you will find another different perspective on a particular religion or faith, on exoteric matters and spirituality. I also got images of people doing yoga, meditation, and other spiritual practices to get more in tune with yourself and kind of to align yourself with the universe. You may also have some clashes of opinions or clashes of ideas with someone. This someone could be a lover, a family member, a co-worker, or a boss, but you need to learn to respect their ideas too, regardless of do you agree with them or not. Some of you will have a new beginning in finances, new jobs, a second source of income, something related to an inheritance, reimbursements, new credit cards, new businesses, new bank accounts. You feel as a big weight or a burden just lifted off your shoulders. And you are now free to live your life and to move forward. You are going to look at all problems and all situations from the past with a different sense of understanding. Now you will feel as you have a new purpose in life. Some of you also have a new direction in life, a new direction in your career, or just a new direction in life in general. I got images of family gatherings, families resolving issues, resolving a matter that for the family, that for some of you made the family was apart for whatever reason. I also got the sense of making peace with a sibling, making peace with a brother or a father more specifically. You are trying to make it right by everybody, and this sometimes is very tough and very hard on you, making it right for everybody, making it work for everybody, trying to please everybody. And they said that but you don't have to do that sometimes, because they said that as long as you are happy, the universe is happy with you. Huge shifts in the sense of justice and balance in your life. You notice a shift to a situation that felt unjust or unkind to you. New friends or new co-workers will enter the scene for many of you Aries. Possibly some of you also have a workplace related romance, but again, they said if that's the case for you, please be careful. Gossip will bother you more than usual, especially if it is something that already happened in the past. Um, I get important travels and important meetings and important partnerships in the offerings or in the making for you. A new life has just begun, Aries. Thank you so much. I am going to go ahead now and record the continuation of this reading. Contact me for a private reading through amalightworker.com or email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. Always make sure to check out your sun sign, your rising sun, and your moon sign, because sometimes your information or your messages that you best relate to be showing up for you not necessarily through the sun sign. They show up for you through your moon sign or through your rising sign. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.